Now what am I gonna do with this? Well, these are blown up prints that I made. They're in real size, you know. My book is gonna be printed in this size, so I need to see, and I'm gonna work in real size, so I need to see how it works, how it looks. So I printed this. Well, my printer is an A4 printer, so I had to print this divided in the middle, and then I glued this to get this big format. Okay, this is going to be my illustrations size. This is going to be the first one. These ones are without color yet, because as everything in my life, all can change until the end, you know, until it's done. Nothing's really decided and set until it's done. This is my plan, as I showed you. This is my plan for color, but until the end we'll see what I'll do. For now, it's what I'm convinced that I'm gonna do, but later I may change my mind. So these are just in black and white, you know. This is all of the illustrations. Well, not all of them. The cover is missing, and some of you might think that I would do the cover first. Well, I don't think I've ever done that. It's like writing a story. I don't know if you know, but I'm also a writer. I never published anything of my own, but I also write, and I never make the title before I write the whole story. I just don't work like that. I write the whole story first, and then I get the feeling of it. Like I told you, with me, my work is always changing. I'm always changing my mind, and so I don't know yet what is the main feeling of it all, and I think the cover page has to reflect that. That's why I always leave it for last. So right now I have no clue of what my cover will be. Okay, I just have the sketches for the illustrations, and that's what I'm going to work with. By doing this, I also made something in the paper that I'll be working with, which is this 190 grams watercolor paper. Why, if I'm not going to make watercolor? Well, I think I'll be working with water. I don't know yet for sure, but I think I will. And I like the texture of the paper, and it will show in the printing. And I love that, for people to see the material, you know, to get the feeling of the material. And I made the marks a little bit bigger, as I want my illustrations to be. And why is that? Because when it goes printing, they will cut up about ½ centimeter in each side, and I want to be sure that they won't be cutting anything that I don't want them to cut. So I'm gonna make this bigger to leave them some freedom to cut a little bit more or less, because in some of the cases, I guess maybe in all of them, my illustrations will go until the end of the page, but at the same time I want to know more or less where are they going to cut, and the middle of my page also, to know where my text will stand, and the layout of the positions of the elements of my illustration. So I need to do this to visualize the whole thing and try and make less mistakes. I did this in all the pages. I'm not very precise with it. I made some marks first just to have a feeling of it, because this is not going to show in the end of the project, because it will be cut, so it doesn't matter. Now, I wanted to show you the backgrounds that I was doing the other day. I even made this as a style testing also. Right now, I don't know, maybe I'll go a little bit for it, maybe I'll go more cartoonish, because my style is a little bit, my style of figures is a little bit more cartoonish, and maybe they're funnier for children also, so I'm not yet sure of what I'm gonna do in terms of styles of figures, so I guess I'll figure it out on the way. So just quickly, I want to show you some backgrounds that I made. These ones are for the beach and the landscape. These are just some colors that I like. Maybe they can do a sky, they can do water, they can do land. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do some more if I need to. I just produced a lot of papers to work with because I'm gonna be collaging these on top of that 190 grams paper. I guess you can say that I'm working a little bit like Eric Carle, you know, making my papers to collage. Well, it's not my first time doing this. I really love working like that, and I've done that a lot. When I do collages, I mainly make my own papers to collage because I want to keep these textures showing all throughout my project. I think that will be another thing that will make it cohesive. So that's what I have right now, and that's what I'll be using for the backgrounds of my illustrations. Some more bases for my illustrations because the ones I did weren't enough. So let me see what I need more. I need a yellow, 1 yellow, 2 yellow, 3 yellow. Okay, plus 1 pink, 2 pink, and 1 gray. Okay. Okay, here I am. I'm gonna work on this illustration. This is the base for my illustration. I printed my sketch to real size, and now I'm gonna transfer this drawing into these base papers that I painted. Okay, for this bit of the illustration, I'm gonna want this base, this yellow base. So I'm gonna place it here, being careful and choosing the exact position I want it to be in. And then I'm gonna press my hand here so it won't move. And I'm gonna place this chemical paper, I don't know how you call it. I guess it's carbons or carbon paper for perfect copies in between these two sheets of paper, so it will transfer this drawing to the one that's underneath it. Yeah, and that's perfect. That's the reference I need. This one I'm gonna draw in the pink background, the light pink, this one. I'm choosing the proper place because I want this dog to be kind of yellowish, so I don't want the pink to be very bright underneath it. So I'm choosing a lighter space here. There comes my carbon paper again. And there it is. So I'm gonna get my color pencils and I'm gonna paint my doggy here. Okay, it's painted. Now I'm gonna cut it around. I'm gonna leave this little bit till the time I'm gonna glue this on the base paper. Otherwise I'm gonna lose this, I'm sure. Let's go for the next one. The little dog at the table in the yellow base. I'm gonna cut this paper because it's easier for me to paint with a smaller bit of paper. Here is my reference for colors. So I've got this yellow on the face of the dog. I've got bright yellow for the plate, but I think I'm gonna use both yellows for the plates so I can give it some 3D information. I think it will look better. That wasn't in my first plan, but it ain't over till it's over, so I can change whatever I want until it's finished. Okay, here's one more detail of my illustration. These two are finished, and now I'm gonna make this part of the illustration. having trouble with this pencil. The lead is just disintegrating on me. I don't know why. It wasn't like that till now. I'm gonna try and keep on working with it. Let's see what I can do. I think it is all broken on the inside, but I'll try and paint with it. Let's see what I can do. Yes, it's all broken, but some pieces of it are still hard enough to paint, so I'm gonna try and finish this, because this is the color I started with and I don't want to change my color palette now. And it broke again. Oh my god. This is all disintegrating on me. I'm almost without a pencil now. See how small it is? Oh my god. It broke again. Can you see all the bits of leads broken? More. And there's more over there. All of these broken. Please, please don't break. I have to finish painting. Oh my god, it's broken. Please, hang on. Oh my god, I can't get it to hang in there. I think I'm finished. And here's my pencil. Okay, you saw me glue all my pieces together, and now I'm able to see the proper result of the whole illustration. And what do I think about it? I like it, but I think it's a little bit dark. I think I'm lacking in value. I need the lighter values. I feel like I lost it in my pursuit of building texture and building up materials, building up color. And now I think my illustrations are a little bit darker than I wanted. So what am I gonna do now? I guess I keep on building it. So I'm gonna get some materials that I can put over the materials that I have already. And I'm gonna brighten my colors. I still want some darks, of course, because I want to build up value. So I want the darks, the mediums, and the light values. This is what I have already. I'm pretty happy with them. Also, I don't want it very dark because this is a happy book. There's nothing dark about it. I don't want my illustrations to feel dark in any way. They have bright colors, but because I laid them over some textures, sometimes it got darker than I wanted. For instance, the man over here, this part of the lighthouse. So I want to brighten up some of these details. This part over here is all very dark and I don't want it to feel that way. This bread over here also, not enough contrast to know what it is, to understand what it is. I love the texture. I love these kind of scribbles around the face and the hand. I want it to show, but I don't want it to feel dirty or dark. Like in here, the face of the dog, as it seems blurred and smooched, and it wasn't what happened here. What happened here is that there was a scribble underneath the drawing and it looks like it's blurred. So I want to repair that involunteer things that happened. And mainly that's it, building up contrast to make it more interesting. And I'm gonna do in all through the book, all through my illustrations, to give it a cohesive look. This one, for instance, is a very dark one because there's this witch that I wanted to dress in dark colors, and also this table is a dark color. So I'm gonna work a little bit more on this to get it to look more appealing. But overall, I'm pretty happy with what I've got so far, and so I'm ready for this next phase. And that's what I'll show you on my next video. Please come along. See you on Illustrating a Children's Book Part 4. Bye-bye.